Sure, why not? Let's do a live stream.
Live. I mean, what's really different between a live stream and what we were doing for the last 20 minutes?
I know.
Not
We just
much.
now are telling it to other people.
Now it's like when you're at a party and like you're having a conversation and someone walks up, so you now turn and open up more so that the person can join
Mhm.
the conversation.
Yeah, I just
That's what
look up more now.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Welcome to a live stream, guys.
Sorry
I'm
we were
Jayn.
late. I had to get coffee.
Yeah. Well, and then we had trouble with the technology, of course. Welcome to our live stream. If you've never tuned into a live stream before and you're new here, welcome. This is a live stream where we talk about the behind the scenes action of our channel, our lives, you know, all the stuff. And if you're watching this later, we like when you guys chat to us. So I'm popping at the chat while I'm saying this. That's why my brain's
I'm
not
messing with my lighting, so why is it
the most
why does mine look
professional
so yellow?
live stream. I don't know.
Like if you look at the in the YouTube
Yeah,
one, like mine is
you look
so yellow.
color difference between your YouTube and
Yeah,
your
what?
yeah, the one in Zoom is
Let's see. I know.
bad.
Let's see. Let's go to white balance. Oh
Okay.
wow.
You do that and I'll explain some more things. So in this live stream, we talk about our lives. We love when you guys comment. The whole reason why we do live streams is we like talking to you guys directly. So please don't hesitate to comment in the chat. And then also if you're watching this belatedly, comment below. We will comment back. It's been a crazy couple of months, so we've not gotten as good at it, but we'll get better. Kara, were you in a movie? I don't know. It's at this point, that's a question I can't fully answer. You were interviewing someone, I can't remember the name of the movie.
What?
It's
I don't think that.
possible. I don't know. The amount of like background stuff that we did at one point in
Oh,
our lives where you did random things and like you forgot you did it and you're like, oh yeah, I did do that, but it wasn't a big enough deal because you were just background.
I look like a ghost. Whatever I did was wrong.
This live stream is a live stream where we show you how to operate and not operate cameras. Today's lesson is color.
Why is this look like this?
Color balance.
I don't understand. What is happening?
I'm gonna organize my desk while you're doing that. Oh my goodness, hilarious. Oh, so much better.
Slightly
Oh,
better. Okay. It looks great in YouTube. I mean, in Zoom. I don't know what's happening over here in YouTube. All right. I'm here. I'm ready. My
you ready?
thing's still. Yeah, let's do that.
Welcome to our live stream. Just gonna start from the top. All right, now that we got Natalie back, what we like to do to start these live streams is we love saying hi to you guys and you say hi in the chat. So if you're out there, don't just hang out in the chat, say hi to us. And we'll get this potty going. Nana's gonna read your handle, and I know that that can be super fun for people. I live in a war zone.
What is happening?
It's cold LA.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go for it. Say hi.
Hello, lock-picking engineer. How are you today? It said we're swapping sides, which I honestly, I know you guys have like, you guys noticed that, but we don't even have any idea anymore who sits where. Tara doesn't know who she is half the time.
I say the wrong name half the time. I say Natalie. Wait, what's my name on here? Okay, the names are right.
Okay. Scent of Justin's Taco Kitchen, and I almost said Scent of Justin's Taco Pillow.
You know, ye old taco pillow.
All right, no. All right. Hi, whoever that is, that David. Justin was here and he is gone. Son of a wheelchair pillow. Hello, happy Thursday.
Oh.
You know, somehow your handle is not as offensive anymore. You Wisconsin, how are you today? Scent of Justin's. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that looked like it was a different one, like it was a third scent of Justin something. Ed Keaton, hello. How are you today? Happy Thursday to you. Santa, aka Jackwood, Santa's here. Desiree Gonzalez, hello. You just got back from electrode needles being inserted into my neck and hands.
Oh, what's that do?
Acupunctures. Talkie. Pierre Kelly, hello. How are you today? Talkie. Okay, Derek Ward. Hi. There's all this stuff that I just didn't read. I had to scroll, and now I don't know what things mean. P minus. I thought that said pit mouse. which is the name of a animation company that's around the corner. David A, hello. Boom, 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 scrolling. Oh, see, there is scent of Justin's taco truck. What is going on here? And I don't know who that is. What is going? We just keep changing names here. Taco truck, taco kitchen. Are these two different people?
Can't wait.
I can't make head nor tails of it. Wizard Glick is here. Hello, how are you today? Corbett, Coburn. Hello. I'm still scrolling. I'm scrolling more. Debbie Lehrman's here. Hello. Hope you had a nice turkey day. I did. We'll get into the exciting turkey adventures. Craig Phillips, howdy, greetings. Watching and crushing the wheat wrecker's yard. What? Said goodbye to my car today. Watched it get crushed in the wrecker's yard. Oh, was that
devastating
thing?
Yeah, was it an evil car that we're like happy that the end of the movie happened? Or was it a beloved car, more like a Kirby situation?
Oh yeah, that's so terrible.
What movie are we watching here? Will you please tell me? All right, is everybody?
Yeah, I did it.
Sorry, I got distracted by the scent of a taco truck thing, and I was like scrolling back to like catch up on the plot.
No, it's David Faith. It's both taco truck and taco kitchen, changing interchangeably here.
Got it. All right, welcome to the live stream, guys. Let's take care of a little bit of business time here at the top, and then we're just going to slide into chit-chatting because that's what this day is going to be. We've got an episode coming out tomorrow. Hell willing and the creek don't rise. We are Ojai Film Festival of Adventures coming out next week. No, this week. Nope, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
10 a.m. I don't know what year it is.
I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm not paying attention. I'm still messing with my camera.
We got no updates for social anxiety at this point, but we are going to sit down and start working on figuring out when we're going to launch that. So the launch of that is going to be coming up soon.
It's either at the end of the year or the beginning of the year. So stay tuned. And we're trying to make a thing happen. Like, hey, show up. And there'll be like Q&A, and maybe we'll get some of the cast and crew involved.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Or maybe none of that happens.
Maybe no one wants to come because, whatever. So anyways, that's happening. So that's going to be coming up soon as well. We do have some pending festivals coming up that we need to hear back from. So there are going to be a couple more chances to see, potentially to see social anxiety in the film festival or on the big screen. Yeah, and that's where we at with everything. Yeah,
I think I didn't have any SA news. Actually, I have one bit of social anxiety news, and this is not news, but Sarah, but she has no idea what I'm talking about right now. It always terrifies her. It's fun to watch her eyes while I do this.
Because they're so big, you think there's no hiding it. My panic.
No, I remember like last week I was some old photos from imaginary friends had popped up. And I had sent this to you and Jason. The sign, and I had completely forgotten this, the sign for our imaginary friends support group was a social anxiety support group with social anxiety crossed out and imaginary friends written on it. And it was one of those things where it just popped up in my X amount of years ago or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's right. How did we that social anxiety episode was not on our radar at the time. No, was it influenced by that moment? It's just such a weird little, we're going to tell people it was an Easter egg. So you guys know it's not, but everybody else in the world, we're going to tell them, oh yeah, we planned that.
I think it's just proof that time travel is possible. That's what I think. Somehow we worked that out. Yeah. Hi, Katie. You part of this? Can you even see her? Wait. Oh, my legs are blocking.
You can kind of see Pumpkin in mine. He's on the couch way over there.
Also see. Oh, there you are. There, we're just gonna do that for the rest of the episode. You guys don't care about me. You care about the cats.
That's a cat.
She's in a weird mood lately. She's done nothing but circle this room like a shark all morning. I had butter at one point, and that was the objective, was getting the butter from me. And now she's just been like jumping.
She had butter on something. She wasn't like just a spoonful of butter.
No, I was eating toast. I was eating toast. I was eating this old rye toast I've had in my freezer because I'm in food. I'm in that place where there's no My fridge is like primarily condiments because I absorbed all your condiments and pickles.
Yeah.
So like the majority of my fridge is pickles and condiments. And like now I've like eaten everything in my fridge. There's a seaweed salad in there and a couple of eggs of source.
Yeah.
Now I'm in my freezer. I'm eating out of my freezer. And I'm like kind of making a point just to get rid of stuff. So anyways, this morning I ate some old rye bread with butter on it, and Gizmo decided that she wanted that and had to be involved. And I think that she still thinks there's butter somewhere because she's like so active right now.
I made turkey gumbo last night. My mom's turkey gumbo recipe.
That sounds good.
She was so happy when I called and asked her for the recipe. I'm like, can you send me the turkey gumbo recipe?
Aww, that's
fun.
That sounds
I highly recommend turkey gumbo. I actually think I like it better. I mean, I love gumbo, but I think I like it better than regular gumbo. Something about that dark turkey meat in there, like just makes like a smoother gumbo.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Really
I wound up doing some friends of mine decided to watch Lord of the Rings and do like a Friendsgiving thing. And so the food was Lord of the Rings food. So I watched Binging with Babish to get ideas. And I made caraway seed bread, which is so good. Like I just made it to be quirky, but it's actually delicious. Like caraway seed, it was really good. Caraway seeds are kind of like have like this kind of like delicately licorishness to it. Like, but like it's actually tasty. Like I don't like licorice. Don't like it, don't want it. Get that away from me. Dislike. 2 stars. Won't eat it again. But caraway seed is like licorice, but like not as offensive or something. And this bread, it's bread in the way that like banana nut bread is bread. And it was so freaking good. I highly recommend. Binging with Babish. It was a fun episode too. I'd never actually really watched Binging with Babish. I've just like looked at his recipes and stuff, and I actually watched his content, and I was like, oh, he's fun. I like his stuff. I like his work. I see why he blew up because it was good times. Can you make
there was a lot of leftover pastry sheets from Thanksgiving, and so I was like, can I use these? And so I bought apples last night to make those apple rose cinnamon rose things. So, you know what? The hardest part about that recipe is saying the name of the food. Like I don't know which order to put rose apple cinnamon roll.
Every time I would write it, I was like, I'd have a debate about like what the actual name of this item is and whether or not I should rewrite it, because I'm like, this is way too many words.
Apple rose cinnamon rolls. That works. It's just not easy to say.
No, what is it? There's a word for like roses that is a decorative thing, and I can't, it's like on the edge of my brain. I want to say like it's a window thing, or like when it's like stained glass and there's a rose, there's a word for that. I'm like, whatever that word is, probably what these buns should be called. They're delicious, but I spend more time saying the name of it than making the bun.
Yeah.
Rosette? Huh?
She says Rosetta.
Rosetta Stone. Now I want to learn language. Tara would hate Scandinavia. They love salty licorice and candy up there. Yeah, no, we've had that salted licorice before. That actually was okay. I just don't.
Yeah, it wasn't gross in the way that like I couldn't eat it. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about this. It's not gonna make me throw up though.
Oh, David. He just gave us a very large super chat.
Thank you, David. Yes, we did hit 19K.
Yeah, I like logged in one day and I was like, oh, we're right there. We need like 4 more people. And then logged in the next day, we're like over by 6. I was like, what the heck?
And now we're only over by 5. We lost 1 or 2 of those.
Oh, now we're over by 5. Whatever. Someone got offended by our Bob Ross belatedly.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's not all Thanksgiving videos. That's really what happens though, is because our stuff is so all over the board. They're like, you know, and we did that on purpose, but it does mean like they watch the rose apple one and that's their first one. They're like, subscribe. And then the next one is an Ojai adventure. And they're like, why am I subscribed to these girls? I forget entirely.
Yeah, for sure. Like that That
And then
consistency.
some people come for the camping and stay forever.
Yeah, and then they're like, "You're idiots, and I'm in for this." They get what we're doing, except we're morons.
You
and
get
we
it.
don't know what we're doing,
It's
and
just
they
being dumb.
we're dumb. Oh my God, the comments on that video sometimes, like the negative comments we get on like videos that happened a long time ago. I'm like, "You're so late to this party, kid."
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, like just the random hate that comes in. Actually, you know, what's funny is so much of the the ones that like like the Bob Ross one,
Yeah.
or you know, like people comment on other people's comments, so we never even see it.
Oh,
Like,
right.
It was like a year ago that I went onto the Bob Ross one and found like a thread of comments that I had never read, and I'm like, these are hysterical. I think it was a camping one. After we had put our comment of like, hey, we know. I don't know why this is getting suggested to you. We are not campers. We are not those people. This was us being fun. And I'm sorry that it got suggested to you. Blame YouTube. Don't blame us.
Sorry.
Comments that came in on that were just amazing. And it was, I mean, they were good, but they don't get back to us. Like a comment on your doesn't, like, especially after a certain amount of time, you don't get any of those into your feed. And I was like, this is hysterical. I wish I had had these while they were coming out. I would have engaged in this conversation.
Yeah.
Hi, Blair.
Oh, hey, Blair, welcome. Oh, so funny. So they're still talking about black licorice. I love black licorice. No, Brandon loved black licorice. He would just like eat it. Like
My dad did.
Oh, he'd have a bag of it. His favorite ones were like this Australian brand he got from the dollar store, and he would just like he would go and buy like $30 worth of licorice and like just stash it in a cabinet. It was like so gross.
Yeah, that's what actually we made a little gift bag, a little gift box for Ellen of that licorice, all the different flavors. She loves that stuff.
Oh, she likes licorice. Black licorice is almost.
I'm not even a fan of like the flavored licorice. I mean, it's not bad, but like, if I'm gonna have those calories, it's not going to be spent on licorice.
I'm not wasting that shit on licorice. Give me some ice cream.
I've been what? After I got back from Ojai, I weighed in at 141, and that was like a nope moment because it was like, one, I didn't feel like we were eating that much while we were in Ojai. Like I wasn't, you know, I'm like, I don't know how I gained weight, but it was just like, I'm trending in the wrong direction. It's not that 141 was terrible or anything like that. It's just like, I am slowly going in the wrong direction. And if I don't do something about this now, I will end up being a weight that's
wake up and be like, whoa.
Yeah. And so it was like 141 was my nope moment. And so I, you know, downloaded this calorie counter app and, you know, I've been like just watching my calories, not, you know, extreme dieting or anything, just kind of paying attention, because the problem was I was eating like a bag of fun size, you know, Hershey bars every night. And it's because there's just no regards for calories.
It's like me in that realization of, oh, 6 chips is a tortilla.
Yeah, exactly. I can have 12 Doritos and that's 120 calories. I'm like, I can understand that. Okay. Like that is a parameter, but otherwise I would have ate the bag of Doritos and that wouldn't have been the only snack for the day.
Pull back later, you're like, I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah. And so like, it was just one of those, like, just keep track of it. Thank you, Greg Phillips, for the super chat. Because everyone else on YouTube can try to make y'all laugh with the Brad British jokes. Yes, thank you for making us laugh with our joke corner. Tara and I were having a conversation the other day, and I said something about like, you know, talking about reshaping the thing and blah blah. And joke corner came up, and I was like, if you take away joke corner, they will be very upset. She's like, really? And I was like, no, I'm telling you.
I'll tell you, that's what they're here for. They will be here for 15 minutes for 10 minutes of jokes. That's why they're here. Just make the whole thing joke corner, like the Laffy Taffy channel.
Fun size is what my friends call me.
David may explode.
Yeah. David and Greg, the two of them alone, pitchforks outside the house.
They dox us to try to get a gaggle of people involved. Oh my God, so funny, ridiculous. I love some chocolate. Lint, or is that how I say that word? Lint.
Where is it?
It's Christian Hansen. He's talking about love me some chocolate, puts
No,
him in a good mood
yeah,
too.
it's Lind. Like the
Lin-
D is not silent. It's more of a stop plosive.
eh, Like that's
I
just
just
not
really
a
like saying
great,
stop
it's
plosive.
just not a great name for something I'm gonna eat.
Lind.
Lint. Oh,
Lind.
David has an early joke, but I think it's related to us. How's the diet going? Natalie says, I had eggs for breakfast. Tara says, scrambled. Natalie says, no, Cadbury.
I knew I was gonna be Cadbury. Yeah,
Well done,
that's
David. Well done. That's true.
yeah. But so on a sidebar note to my so Thanksgivings
Oh,
went up
yeah.
to the
Talk about
ranch in
Thanksgiving.
case for those of you who are not like my Instagram friend who don't know yet, Justin and I got stuck at the ranch. It was like the most beautiful sunset when we were like the orange, like the whole mountain was this beautiful orange. And then when you turned around and looked the other direction, there was so much moisture in the air. But we didn't really necessarily know that's what it was at the time. There was so much moisture in there that there was like in the distance, the sunset was this pink kind of the whole uh, horizon was pink, and it was because it was this haze that it was like coming through this moisture. So we went to bed. We wake up and there's like already 3 inches of snow and it's snowing. And I have driven my Honda up there. Like I've got, low to the ground. Car should not be driving up there in the first place. It is not making it down that hill. And so we have the mule. We drive the mule from the trailer back over to where everybody else is at the ranch house, and they're already like packed up, and like they've already driven because it's like a caravan of people. So Shannon has already driven half the family down the hill to where everybody else parks their cars on the blacktop. But we decided that we can make it up there. There's supposed to be rain like on Saturday. We'll be back down by then. So we're in this like debate. Like, I don't want to leave the car up here. What am I going to do? We're going to drive down with Shannon because we could hitch a ride with Shannon on the second trip. But then we're leaving the car up there and we're at the whim of the rest of the family until we get the car back anyway. So we're stuck in this house. So Justin and I, by ourselves, decided to stay up there and just wait it out. But I was telling Justin as this was happening, I'm like, if we stay up here, there's enough snow and it's snowing today that it's not that we're going tomorrow. He's like, it's supposed to stop snowing at 3. I'm like, yeah, but it's not about when it stops snowing. It's about when it melts and when it dries. And so it's at least today of snow and then tomorrow of melt and then the next day of dry. Well, it ended up being 2 days of melt and then dried. And we got up early on Monday morning and drove back. But we're just like up at the ranch by ourselves and both the generators break. And I fixed one.
Nice.
I had to reinstall the little pulley.
Yeah.
I had to reinstall it. I did that. I did it twice because the first time we did it, we didn't put a strong enough rope in it and it broke again. But it fixed it.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
so we got stuck up there. We drove up Wednesday with the intent of driving back midday Friday, but didn't end up driving back until Monday morning. We waited until the snow had melted, but it hadn't dried up enough on the dirt roads. We got up early when it was still frozen and drove on the frozen ground.
Oh Lord. How was the drive?
What?
How was the drive? Was it like scary at all?
It wasn't bad because it had dried up enough that there were just like puddles. But I mean, so just small places where it was iced over. The rest of it was dry. So it's just you had a couple little places where, and you can see it because there's,
Yeah.
because you can tell it went there. And so you just like go slowly through that little, and it's hard as a rock because it's getting down to like 22 overnight. And so that was fine. And then it's supposed to snow again. And actually, it's funny, we drove into town and this place was covered in snow. So they had come here. But it was easier to drive here because the roads are paved.
Is it going to be snowy for you this Christmas?
Oh, I bet.
You are? That's awesome.
There's snow on the mountains right now. And there's clumps of snow. Yeah, there's snow on the yard right there. Yeah.
Welcome, Goomba. Hi.
We've had two bouts of snow already.
That's so fun. I mean, like cold. Also, there's a flip side. Cold, not prepared, thermal underwear. But that's like, you're definitely not in LA. Like you moved somewhere like moving to Texas can almost be like a lateral move weather-wise. Like it's all it's different. It rains a lot more. So it's like, oh, there's still no fall. Oh, there's still no snow.
Well,
most.
it would be true in different parts of Utah too. So I
Yeah.
always forget how much further north we are from LA in general, just
Yeah.
Utah is it to me it's always across. It's not.
Yeah.
It's and
In my
across.
brain. Yeah.
But also I'm at the Cedar City is about 5,000 elevation anyway. So we're up like down in St. George, it doesn't snow.
Right.
Here we get snow. We've already
Yeah.
had,
So like
had
where
snow
you
twice already.
were during the pandemic, because you never really had snow during the pandemic, right? I don't
We had
remember.
one, not stick snow. But
Yeah,
yeah.
so you're like far enough north now that you like actually have a difference, which is kind of nice. Like if you're, gonna move somewhere, like if I move away from LA, I want to go somewhere like different with seasons, at least for like a year, even if I'm miserable. I want to try
I
it
don't know
out.
about forever, but
Yeah, I've never lived in like a real fall. I've never lived in like a snow like place. Like I've my right frame of reference for snow is like I stay for a week, and like that's like not really like snow. I have no idea. I can't drive in
well,
snow.
I've had, yeah, I don't have it. I'm terrified. But I've had, so Chris, Justin's brother was here while, during that first snow.
Mhm.
And I was like asking like the questions that a 5-year-old would ask about snow. Because I have zero experience with like, and he's like, okay. But it was so fun because he was so excited to explain it to me. He's like, okay, we'll see that this kind of snow, this is not this kind of snow that you want to build a snowman with. And, just things like that. He's like, this is going to be that kind, it's like blah, blah, blah. And my nephew finds out that I've never built a snowman. And that while maybe I've been sledding, I don't remember it. So I don't think, it doesn't count. And he's like, you've never been, oh my God. And he's like on this mission that this winter I build a snowman and I have a snowball fight and that I go sledding. And I'm like, okay, look, I will go sledding and I might build a snowman. I am not having a snowball fight. Like that does not sound fun.
I don't know if you go looking for a snowball fight. I think the snowball fight finds you.
No, I'm like, I don't want to do these things.
Yeah. Oh my God. Last night at work was bingo night. And I swear this is going somewhere. So we have drag bingo, and they have those like bingo markers, that you mark the pages with. And out of the blue, my bar back, I'm doing something on the computer, and out of the blue, my bar back comes up to me with the marker and goes, pop, 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 on my hand and runs away. I was like, oh, you did not. And like he stains my hand. I'm like, what if I was a hand model and I had a thing in the next day and he's just stained my hand and ruined my career? And then he later goes out to my door guy and does it to him too, and like runs away. He's like, did it get you too? And my door guy, like, he's like, where are those markers hiding at? I was like, they're in the dog. Go in there on the left.
The dog is a building for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, just so you guys know, it's a small building in the back of the restaurant. We hide stuff, and or store things, and you can hang out. And so he goes off and does it too. But I wasn't 100% sure. Like, oh, he's gonna get revenge. Awesome. I'll let him get revenge. But I wasn't sure he found them because they're kind of hidden. So I went in there and grabbed one too, and like slid it to him on the slide. But I had one as well, and so then I forget how this all really kind of started. But the rest of the entire night, we spent doing marker fights all because we were that slow that like we were able to like every once in a while like have a full out like marker fight in the back patio with each other.
Oh no.
Like, and I mean, I am like like I had pictures of when I got home. I took pictures of my hands when I got home because you really couldn't see. It was so dark. Like I was just from like here down. My hands just covered in pain. It was so funny. Yeah, that fight, I didn't go looking for fat fight. That fight found me.
Evidently they're called bingo dabbers.
Dabber. Oh,
Makes
that makes sense because I think he was going dab 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 and like, running away. Oh, it's so funny. This barback guy is really funny. He's always the guy who's like pulling pranks and doing quirky stuff like that. He's just like a really just fun and enjoyable guy. He does this one of his favorite pranks to the staff is he'll go and get birthday supplies and show up and decide that it's a staff member's birthday, even though it's not. And like and wait till the bar is completely packed. And then
everyone to sing happy birthday.
All right, everybody, we got this. It's so and so. and they put the hat, and like the whole staff gets in on it because they all know it's coming. They put the hat on, they bring out a cake from the kitchen, like do the hold up a banner, do a whole thing. It is,
Oh my gosh.
and so that person just all you can do is just go, yep, it's my birthday. It's just right.
I wouldn't. I'd be sitting there going, it's not my birthday. Justin used to do that. Every time we go to a restaurant, he'd make his reservation via open table.
Oh, yeah.
And it always asks, is this a special occasion? And so he would always put one down just to kind of see if people looked. But it was like birthday, it was always our anniversary. Like literally, I went to so many dinners with him, just at random, like, you know, you got a reservation at Denny's. And they're like, it's your anniversary. And I'm like, no, it's not. Or they come up and like before I know it, Justin has already told them, yes, it is. And they're like, what anniversary is it? And I'm like, you know, I can't keep track anymore.
You know, we've been together for so long. There have been so many anniversaries. Honey.
I don't know. Yeah. I was like, oh, it was every time. And I never expect it. Like, so it's your guys' anniversary. And he says, he told me, he's like, I put it on every single one.
I would
like one in every 50 that like even reads it.
Yeah. I would always forget that happened and always get caught off guard and be like, oh yeah, no, no, ridiculous. Ghost town living in Premiere right now after Shush. Have you guys been to Cerro Gordo? I'm gonna guess that by the giant pregnant pause I took before I read those two words, you know the answer correct.
Nope, have not heard of it either.
Oh, never heard of it. Oh, bye, Jack Boots. Have fun at your appointment.
Appointment.
I didn't ask you if there was any comment that rolled through that we wanted to
While
discuss.
I was stuck on the mountain.
I don't know. Sometimes like we'll have like you'll surprise me. I'm like, oh, you were so busy with whatever. How did you do that? How did you find time for that?
No, yeah, you know what? No, I didn't.
No, I mean, I assume no.
Actually, though, I was able to see the comment. It's always a perk that I forget about every year is after we've put out our Thanksgiving episode, this really, really nice comments that come through of like every time I'm like, oh, and I always forget that that's going to happen. And then it's like, I was up at the ranch with, you know, and everyone's getting Thanksgiving ready and we're, you know, helping cook and stuff that morning. And I, you know, opened up to make sure the video's gone through and see all the comments. And it was very heartwarming. And I had a moment where like in the corner, I kind of melted and someone's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm really like, yeah, I am. I'm really okay.
I'm fantastic. Where it's an old, Cerro Gordo. It's an old silver mine in Death Valley. No, never mind. That sounds like fun. I would totally go do that. Where's Death Valley? Is that, what state is that?
That's California and Nevada.
Is it? Okay, yeah,
it's in
not place that in my head for some reason. Is that guy a bot and put in hotel? I don't know if I follow. If you find silver, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be cool. It'd be like a gold panning, and then we actually found some gold, which I doubt I don't think I have the patience to actually pan for gold. I don't.
Not for reals. You have to go to one of the places where they're hiding little bits in it.
Mom, if I will go look for sea glass, I will go. Oh man, I'm currently hooked on this woman. You're gonna laugh at me. There's this woman in the UK. And her handle is called Flow Finds. It's on Instagram. And I don't know where this woman lives, but I'm like, I want to go visit. She lives like near a stream or something where she just goes out and goes walking and finds all these like little like old door handles and bottles and like beads from like the 19th century, like toppers for whatever, like old. Yeah. She got like a tin soldier, she just finds the coolest little things in this. I'm like, I would do that. I'd want
to go metal detecting. I think that'd be really fun. I think it'd be fun to do at the ranch.
Yeah.
There's just so much land out there that no one's ever done. You know, you're not going to find anything like besides bullet casings.
Yeah, yeah. But that's so I love doing that kind of stuff. I would totally, if I lived near a beach, I do live near a beach. I almost said it, then realized how close I actually live. If I lived closer to a beach, you guys don't understand. I live as close to the beach now as I ever did. Like it's not any different. It's
But it's like still 50 minutes away.
it's so forever away.
It's an hour to get from your front door to the sand at the beach at the very least.
At the very least, and 45 minutes of that's parking.
Yeah.
If I lived any closer, if I would walking distance, I would definitely go get a metal detector and go metal detect all the time. I don't know why it's so fascinating. Planning a Knott's Berry farm trip. Oh, that's fun. I've never been.
I haven't been since I was a wee child.
Oh yeah, I've never gone.
I wanted to go back. I wanted to go for either the Boysenberry Festival or for their ghost town when they do their haunted one. Yeah,
that would be fun. Hey Ben, welcome to the party. The closest thing to gold I find is my old MTG cards from the mid-90s. What's MTG, Ben? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what MTG is either.
I don't know. As a child, I was 15 minutes away from the beach by bicycle. That's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, I sometimes like the idea of that, and then I remember I really, really, really hate sand, and I don't know how much that would travel. Like,
yeah,
love the idea of going to the beach, and then I get there, and I'm like, oh, this is all gonna come home with me. Every bit of this, I'm going to be annoyed. Oh, Magic the Gathering, thank you. I briefly tried playing that. Oh, I miss the pumpkin.
He's like sleeping, sitting up weird. Like he's like a sphinx. Oh no, now he's asleep. Now he's laying down. But he was like sitting like a sphinx asleep. I'm like, what are you doing?
My favorite like cat memes are orange cat memes. They're always so funny.
I saw a video this morning that was someone petting their cat. They're petting the cat, scratching its head, petting the cat, and the cat's eyes are closed and it's purring really hard. And then its face just goes boom into the into the bed and is asleep. Like it's with such like force. Boom.
Oh,
sleepy kitty.
That's kidney things. Yes, Mo. You've been so active.
You found 4 gold rings last year metal detecting, lockpicking engineer. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's what I feel like at the beach you could find quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you find anything up at the ranch just because it's so isolated. But it'd still be kind of fun. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You'd only find bullet casings.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be
and bottle caps.
Collection.
Summer test.
Hey, Summer test, welcome. Pick up truck, drive to the beach. Building the snowman on that beach is peak SoCal experience. It's funny. Yeah, doing beach and building a snowman in the beach.
Yeah,
that's very. I think I have built a snowman. I've gone to the snow enough that I built one at one point as a kid. Like we used to go skiing, but again, like my snow experience is like this very coiffed and groomed snow experience of like we're going to the mountain. We're like they make sure it's all pretty and clean every morning for you.
They import their snow.
Import their snow to Colorado Springs. Or no, I would go to Steamboat Springs. Steamboat was like my favorite little town. I loved it. I loved the mountain town thing.
Do we still own the 10K presidential coffee mugs? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Mine's currently in storage.
Sure. I
brought 2 mugs with me. And that was like a panic of do they have mugs in that house?
Oh, fair. Yeah. People who drink coffee may not necessarily have mugs.
Mm-hmm.
A Garrett 300. If you want a metal detector, Greg Phillips highly recommends a Garrett 300. Good to know.
Okay.
You know what I want first? I want a Cricut. I want a Cricut in the worst way. You know what a Cricut is? A Cricut is one of those printer machines. They I've
always called them Circuit.
Oh, is it Circuit? Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it is. But I've always, because like it's a circuit cutter, like I think, and so it's what I've always called it, but I don't know what it actually is. Everyone was saying it wrong for like 12 years. Like
I mean, Mandela effect here, man. If you want the full snow experience, you're more than welcome to fly and shovel my driveway. Okay, Ben. Okay.
I am not I'm not looking forward to this. So the hill that we live on, beyond the fact that we live on a hill, so like this ridge road is the ridge of a mountain, and then it goes, and on both sides you have to take the mountain down to get into the actual city. And so there is one other road that goes windy down the side, but I haven't figured out. I'm like actually want to take an like I want to know what the grade is on all of them before I drive them. Like I'm like there's no, but beyond all that, so getting down off this mountain is already like you're going to have to take a downhill slope at some point in time. But the driveway is at such an incline, it's hard to walk down on a regular day, let alone when it's icy. And I'm like, how I'm gonna park on the street through the entire winter and like slide my butt down the driveway.
Oh no.
I'm gonna invest in a bunch of like of those disposable tins that you baste a turkey in or something like that. And I'm gonna slide down the hill each day in one of those to get to my car.
Have like a stack, a one a day stack, and then you like drag them back up at the beginning of the week. Oh, that's funny. I wonder if there's like good YouTube videos like first time snow things to know. Oh, that's a really good title.
I've talked to so many people here where I've told them that I'm scared of driving in the snow, and all of them are like, just go slow. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's more to it than just you just go slow. I'm like, if that's all there is to it, then I'm screwed. Like, not because I can't go slow, but because if that's the only pointers you can give me, I know I need more help than that.
Stuck in the snow and I was driving back from Texas. And I finally got to this point where I'm just like, it's just skiing with a car. It's skiing because I kept sliding, and I'm like,
you can't pizza.
I would just take my foot off the gas, take my foot off the, and you can't pizza, but I would just take my foot off the gas. It's skiing with this car. You're just skiing with the car. You're skiing with the car. Just make sure you know where the fucking road is, because that was the other thing is I couldn't tell the lines anymore. And like I wasn't always 100% sure I was still on the road. Yeah. And like it's one of those ones where like the roads on a like Texas roads are very much like built up like this, and there's and some of those trenches are deep. I'm like, I do not want to get stuck out in the snow overnight. I will die.
I almost got ran into one of those when Lizzie and I drove, my baby sister and I drove from Vegas to New Orleans when she was moving there. We had to go through Texas, and we got stuck in this just a downpour of rain starts, and I was driving Lizzie's car, and a truck just didn't see us and move. Like it was, we were in conditions we almost couldn't see it as well, but obviously I can see the truck. He couldn't see my little tiny car, and he pulled into our lane and just kept going. And so we were off on the side, like about to go into the ditch.
Oh God.
So like last second he saw we were there and pulled back into his lane, and we're like, I was like, okay.
That's
I want this to be over.
That's a driving fear from being in Texas. That's a driving fear, is like ending up in one of those ditches. Not that it'd be fine, but like that's just like, oh God, getting back out of it. Okay.
Well, that was my thing with coming down the hill, was like there are a couple places where if you slide off the road, you'll die. But then there's quite a few places that you're just stuck now, and your car is totaled. And
that's it. That's where that car goes. It doesn't ever come out of there. I'm just gonna get a new one.
And I was like, and then we're just gonna be stuck on this isolated road in the snow. So that doesn't sound like fun either.
Yeah, that was my fear. Okay, Dinkar says snow driving pointer number 1. Oh yeah, guys, give us all of you people who live in snow places. Give us your snow driving pointers. Give us your snow life pointers. We want to hear them. Okay, never brake and turn at the same time. One or the other, not both.
Okay.
That's solid freaking advice, Dinkar. That makes so much sense to me. I thank you. Well done. Shoveling snow, plow snow from end of driveway is a good way to strain the back. Very heavy snow. Good to know. No, snow is heavy, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah. Essentially, like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, careful with your back when you're shoveling the snow. An old boss of mine slid into the snowbank, moved to SoCal. Toot sweet.
Yeah. I'm just here to see what sweaters you have on this week.
Oh my God. Get ready, guys. It's going to be a parade of our sweaters. It's really not that cold here, but I get so cold Last night at work, I was wearing an undershirt, a turtleneck, a sweater, my hoodie, and then I put my jacket on because I was just that cold at work. I get so cold.
It warmed up today. We have a high of 43.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Yeah. Well, it's 72 here, and I'm like, I'm freezing. I'm gonna die. Blair says, keep a consistent speed, turn into the spins. If there's a spin at all involved, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Avoid the ice. Snow is grippy. True. Buy some snow tires. Excellent.
Yeah.
It's 45 right now. And this is for Ben and Dubuque. It's 45 right now, and after the rest of the week, it's been a heat wave. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, 42 is high for what we had a high of like 27 when we got back on Monday. It was warmer at the ranch than it was here. I was like, great, man, that's fantastic.
Oh my God, Patricia Jameson says getting over COVID and dying to go anywhere. I still would love I don't would love to get sick. What I would love is to like be forced to like just to stop and like lay down for like a solid 2 weeks. Like the idea of 10 days of quarantine, I'm like, oh no, quarantine, how terrible. But then also the rent still has to get paid, so that would suck.
I was gonna say, and you would be mad about it on day 2.
Oh, I know. I know. I would start doing all the little things around this house. I wouldn't be able to sit still for a second.
Yeah.
The high end is 61 in LA. Oh man, really? Look at that. I haven't left my house yet. My house is very misleading. Like you'll think it's freezing outside and it's actually like really hot. Like I'll wind up living in a sweater all day in my house because it traps all the cold air from the night before. And then I'll go outside finally. I'm like, oh my God, it's like 82 out here. I live in my sweaters, which is great. I have a extensive and wonderful sweater collection. HB1, you have a 50-50 chance of long COVID. I don't get sick. It's not fair. No, it's
that's
great.
Not true.
I get sick. I do get sick, but you've
been sick quite a few times even the last year.
I got sick once this year so far. So twice? No, once. I got sick that one time, like once early in the pandemic. I got sick and was like scared it was COVID, and I got a fever.
You got mono during the pandemic.
Yeah, I was a mono, was it?
That's what you said it was.
I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't COVID. I got like really early on.
I don't remember, but it was something I'm like, how did you? It was something that was like, it was mono because you had like the kissing when you weren't around anybody.
Yeah, it was mono because like how the heck did I get mono?
No, but you also got that diagnosed via telehealth, which means they couldn't do an actual test.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who knows? I did do, and I remember going and getting thing done in a car. Yeah. But anyways, I don't get that. I think I got the oh, it is joke corner. I think I got the COVID at one point because my sense of taste is all screwy. I think I just tested wrong. All right, guys, joke corner. I will take bonus points on your snow jokes because why not? David, I have been teaching my dog to fetch tools from my workshop. He's not perfect, but he knows the drill. Okay. The inventor of autocorrect died. The funnel will be tomato. My doctor gave me a clean bill of health. He told me I looked like a fresh breath of spring. Well, he said I looked like the end of hard winter, but I know what he meant.
You look like the end of a hard winter.
A hard winter. I'm gonna make the chat a little bigger. All right. Two opponents are getting married. Did I read that right? Wait, and then it jumped. The optometrist. Gosh darn it, computer. Teach my dog, inventor of autocorrect, my dog, clean below. Okay. Two optometrists are getting married. That makes way more sense. Optometrists are getting married. During their vows, they ask if they take each other for better or worse. Better or worse.
Or worse. Better or worse. I like that.
I'm so relieved after getting my last electricity bill today. It said final notice.
We're just not even gonna send you anymore.
Uh,
Congratulations, you
I
won.
I finally like switched over all of my electric stuff to my name, and I don't remember why this happened, but I had to start a whole new account. And I don't know why this is how it happened, but I don't know why it took me so long to switch it over. But I switched it over. I was like, all right, good. That's taken care of. 3 months later, I get a red notice. I'm like, wait, is it not been paid? Because I'd gotten so used to the auto pay that
Right.
I didn't realize that I needed to set it up. So, and I
Oh no.
bills, for some reason, the bills never showed up. So I got the red slip saying you should pay. It's like, oh shit, sorry.
Power or your gas?
Power.
Because the gas, they just the gas is funny because it's only every 2 months or
All
whatever.
right.
And then also it's like they're like super chill about ever getting their money.
Are they?
Knock knock. You know, it's already the 10th of
Hey, so you haven't paid your gas bill this year ever, and it's December.
They're super chill.
We were told to say we'd break your kneecaps, but I don't know. You look like a nice lady.
Yeah. Can we please have some money?
All right, Greg Phillips. My wife said she needed 15 minutes of silence while she cooked dinner, so I removed the batteries from the.
Wow.
Meanwhile, none of my smoke detectors are on the wall anymore because they're so. Oh, I hate them. I hate them so much.
Yeah.
Oh, my house is gonna burn down. Anyways, let's see. Where are we? This is jumping really bad today because I blew it up so much. What do young ladies and arrows have in common?
I don't know.
They all quiver in the presence of a bow. Cute. David, my girlfriend was complaining last night that I never listened to her or something like that.
What do you call a pile of kittens?
Pile of kittens is kitten mirror whiskers. Pile. I don't know.
A mountain.
Oh, what do you call a teacher who had too much Taco Bell?
I don't know.
A tutor.
A tutor. I was gonna say it's something to do with flatulence, and I just don't know what it is.
Remember using your words correctly on Twitter is so very, very important. David, I told my daughter to check her attitude, and she looks at me and said, "For complaints about attitude, please contact the manufacturer."
Oh wow.
Well played. I like that. That's clever. Desiree, what video games do you play in igloos?
I don't know.
Snow Fortnite.
Ah.
Bye, Ed Keaton. Have a great weekend. Let's see. What do snowmen eat for breakfast?
Hmm. I don't know.
Snowflakes.
Snowflakes. I like that.
David, so I bought one of those smart light switches, but it was too clever for me. So I exchanged it for the dimmer switch. Oh, how did the Eskimo make his bed?
Wait, I don't know.
With large blankets of snow and sheets of ice.
I was gonna say sheets of ice, but I would never have gotten a large blanket of snow.
No, no.
I like that.
It's your first year in snow.
I don't get it.
I don't understand the words. My husband and I divorced over religious differences. He thought he was God, and I didn't. Nice. Well done. And jumped again. When I was a kid, bedtime was 9 p.m. and I couldn't wait to be a grown-up so I could go to bed anytime I wanted. Turns out that's still 9 p.m. Yeah, 100%. Oh, when I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I'm the happiest person. What's the
How
difference
does a
between
cucumber become a pickle?
Well, I mean, I know the ant you put it in vinegar and it's oh no, I'm in a pickle. I'm in a jar. Stuck in a jar.
It goes through a jarring experience.
Yes, yes. What's the difference between a golf ball and a G spot?
A guy will spend hours looking for a golf ball.
Yeah. Yup. The squirrels must be expecting a cold winter. They're gathering more nuts than usual. Yesterday, my sister disappeared. I got the word Yakuza and jacuzzi confused the other day. Now I'm in hot water with the Japanese mafia.
What did one snowman say to the other?
Something about what smells. I don't know.
Do you smell carrots?
Yeah, that's it. Do you smell carrots? Yeah, it's like there's carrots in there. I don't know how. I was struggling to get my wife's attention, so I simply sat down and looked comfortable. That did the trick. Where do snowmen love to dance?
The winter ball, the snowball.
Yeah. Yes. There are two words that have opened a lot of doors for me in my life. Push and pull. How do you make holy water?
We run it through a sieve.
You boil the hell out of it.
There you go.
Yeah. At breakfast, a man asked his wife, what would you do if I won the lottery? She replied, I'd take half and leave you. Great, he said. I won $12 yesterday. Here's 6. Stay in touch. I hate when people say it's 9:15 p.m. Man, just say 8:75 p.m. Got one more? It's time.
Yeah, it's an easy one though. I'd really like to tell you my construction joke, but I'm still working on it.
Speaking of work, we gotta go. We gotta get the audio done, which means I gotta go fix the audio, and then Nana's gotta go do the audio, and then we all gotta do things because we've got a lot going on. All right, guys, thank you for live stream. We will see you.
Squash.
Squash. You're just
Hi and bye.
Oh, we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget the episode's coming out tomorrow, and yeah, see you soon. Happy start of the holidays, guys.
Hey, bye 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 bye.
I think I hit that just right.